Well, welcome to show number 2 of season 2 of Drawn to Whitetails. I'm Drew Ramage, got Josh Yancey here, and bow season has kicked off in Kentucky. We have finished our first day of hunting. Me and you are getting ready to jump in the stand this afternoon for the second day. It's warmed up again. It's about 88 degrees.
Yeah.
It's humid. We're sweating right now before we even get in the tree. But we both had experiences last night. How'd you and Jeremy's go?
Went good. I mean, I think we saw a total of about 10 deer, just one small buck, and I think like 9 does or something. We had planned on shooting a doe, but nothing got close enough to shoot. And actually, I didn't even get any video footage of any of them because of the circumstances. But we had a good night. I mean, the weather wasn't this hot.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was enjoyable. It was just really good to get back in a tree again.
You're exactly right. That's what I was talking about. Last night I went hunting too. I saw probably about 10 deer. But I was in a woolly area, somewhere I hadn't scouted all year long. It was just a good stand for the northeast wind, with the east wind we got once again this year.
Yeah.
And I went down there, and this place was as thick could be, and I wasn't shooting a doe. So
I don't blame you.
She was bedded. I had some bedded underneath my tree, and then I also had some work through the thick stuff, and you can see how thick it is when I show some of this footage. But it was a good night. Just be back out, getting your routine ready again. Try to get your scent control ready, getting your cameras out. I forgot to put my GoPro up, and at the end of the night I was like, where's my GoPro? Oh, it's in the bag. So getting used to everything again. Good to be back in the tree.
Exactly.
Want to make a little promo here. If you're watching this Sunday, September 11th, we're going to have our radio show again on Live Talk 102.5, 1450 AM. And we're going to have Tread Barta on there this week. And we had an absolutely wonderful conversation with him. He's painted some beautiful pictures with his words, and then the experiences that he's had in the last few years. Please join in, listen to that. It's an outstanding segment, and we just wanted to go ahead and plug that right now. But getting back to what we're doing, what have you been doing to eliminate your scent with your clothing or whatever you're doing?
Okay. All right. Well, let's just talk a little bit about that right now. So basically is that, we're all getting ready to go, hunt for the year and getting things ready and processes ready and all that stuff. One of the major things that we do and that I do as far as scent elimination is, I mean, there's no way you're going to beat a whitetail's nose completely. Mm-hmm. But the more you can do, the better off you are. And I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I do myself that has been successful. And, there's been some inventions that's helped a lot of things, like that thing right there. And they don't pay me or anything like that to say that or anything. I just believe in this product. It's a Scentmaster box. There's some other things out there, kind of like that. They have ozone bags and stuff like that. So, but anyway, what I do is, generally speaking, and then this goes back for years of what I've done. Like, first of all, I'll get all my clothes together that I'm going to wear, and everybody's got their own brand as far as scent elimination wash and stuff like that. And I mean, you can use, back in the day, we used to use baking soda and, all kinds of stuff. So, but anyway, I wash my clothes. I put all my stuff in there, wash my clothes. And once I get my clothes washed, I'll usually, and I try not to even touch them. I'm pretty particular. I'm kind of anal about things. But anyway, so I'll put them in a trash bag. And, the best thing you can do as far as, like today, it's a sunny day.
Yeah, a
okay?
little bit of a breeze.
The best thing you can do anytime, even, if you have one of these or anything, is to leave your clothes outside in the sun. And that's what I'll do. I'll take them out. I'll hang them out on a line, if I have a clothesline, or hang them on a fence or whatever. And I'll just let them sit in the sun for as long as possible and just let them dry. And then once I get them, let them sit out there and get them dry, then I don't touch them again. I put on gloves or something like that, and then I put them in my sit box. So I did this process about a month ago, just because, I mean, it was summertime, getting things ready. But, that's what I do. And then once I get them in there, let's just go further with the process. Once I get them in there, I only wear my hunting, like I got them on right now. I just took them out of the box, and I never wear them in the vehicle where I'm going in. Like if I'm walking in, or if I ride a four-wheeler or something, or riding in on a buggy or something like that, I never get in the vehicle with them on. I never go in a gas station with them on. I never go in a restaurant with them on. When I get through hunting, no matter if it's 10 below zero or if it's 88 outside, I'm out here in my underwear or whatever I'm in, and they come off and they go back in there.
Right.
So, that's just a real important tip. I can't stand it when I see, and that's just me. I mean, if people going into a restaurant eating their hunting clothes, and I'm like, oh. But anyway,
Hurts you.
That hurts me. But anyway, like I said, I'm kind of anal about things. But you know, that's just some of the precautions I take. You know, as far as scent elimination goes, you know, is just, you know, doing everything that you can to keep your clothes scent free. But it's not 100% deal.
Yeah, we just did this with this game high at Elimination. I had to do it last night because the spot I went to was so far back up in there, and I got so hot and sweaty when I came in last night. I had to put this stuff in the washer, and then I threw it back outside on the actually on the fence to let it dry in the the great outdoors here.
So yeah, that's just, you know, that's just things that we do. You know, there's lots of products out there. You know, like I told one of the other pro staffers, Benji, is that I think I'm gonna order a Ozonics just to try. I mean, like I said, they're not a sponsor of us or anything. I've heard good things about them. I've read a lot about them. So I am going to try one this year just to see what it's like. So, but, you know, anything I can do to beat a buck's nose.
I will give one other thing. I always spray my boots down. I learned this lesson a couple years ago, and it was the first day of my little week-long hunt. And the first day I went to the stand, I did not spray my boots down. And guess what happened? A doe and 2 fawns came across my trail. Boom, nose went up, and the gig was up. I sprayed every day after that. I had them cross my path, and that stuff works. They didn't do like that doe did the first day. So I learned a lesson really quick.
Oh, yeah. Man, there's lots of lessons to be learned. But yeah, anything you can do to beat a whitetail buck's nose, I mean, I'm all for it. Yeah. I mean, because there's lots of stuff out there like, you know.
Yeah, Benji's a big proponent of nose jammer. Granted, that's actually putting a scent on your clothes, and
it goes everything against
me too. But I'll be honest, I have tried it before, and the deer did not alert to it. So to each their own. But that's what I kind of coincide with what Josh does. I do the exact same thing, completely trying to eliminate my scent or any other scents that get on my clothes, and I only wear these while I'm hunting. So,
exactly.
Well, we are going to be hunting again today. That's what we're getting ready to do. We're going to go jump in a tree and see if we can catch eyes on a couple of bucks that we're after. If a doe walks by, we're probably going to smoke her. I'm out of tenderloins.
There you go.
I need some tenderloins, and the farmer is where we're at today. They would probably appreciate that. And then we're going to be waiting on a front.
Exactly.
It's about that time of year. If you can catch a front, that's when these deer get up on their feet, get moving again. And right now, it looks like it's going to be hot for the next few days.
And what we're doing right now is just to jump in, you know, waiting on fronts and stuff like that, because last year it was just so great. We just got one front, and another front, another front.
Every weekend.
Yeah, every weekend. It's worked out great. But right now, I mean, basically what's happening here in Kentucky, you know, our season comes in early. What we're doing now is we're, like I went yesterday, Saturday, just kind of repositioning cameras because these bucks are starting to split up, starting to disperse and taking on home ranges and stuff like that. So right now, basically, it's start all over time. I mean, that's what I told Jeremy yesterday. You know, in a lot of states, you can't hunt this early.
Correct.
And so, you know, these guys are getting pictures of these bucks in the summertime, just like we are. And, you know, we take advantage because we can still hunt one on the summer pattern.
Correct.
But a lot of states can't. And I told Jeremy yesterday that, you know, the summer pictures and, you know, seeing the bucks that are back and, you know, seeing the ones that you know, it's all fun. But when it comes to hunting, I don't know how much it goes into the fall, you know, because it's fun to know and you see the deer and you get the pictures and everything. But, I mean, it's like start all over time.
Yeah, it's reset.
It's reset. I mean, because you're trying to, once them bucks start dispersing, they lose that velvet and, you know, things start to break up and get different. So then you have to kind of.
Yeah. That's what he's doing right now. He's kind of lost his buck that he was after. We talked about 2 weeks ago. He's changed. And we knew he was, but he just changed a little sooner than we anticipated. Loner hasn't been as predictable either, but and I can't get the wind right to hunt him yet anyway. So, but we'll see. We're still after these deer. Well,
oh, yeah.
I think that about wraps it up for this week.
That wraps it up.
So that's week number 2 of Drawn to Whitetail season 2. Check us back on the radio again. Tread Bart will be on there this Sunday, September 11th, 7 o'clock, 102.5 Live Talk. Check that out. Great conversation we had with him. Check us out every week on the radio, and keep checking back every 2 weeks on the online, drawntowhitetails.com. We always say the season never ends, but we're getting ready to go jump in a tree and see if we can end it for something.
Thanks for watching.